Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be going through kind of the steps I did to make a fun, high-end looking Halloween wreath. You could do this with any season or holiday. These are the 18-inch circle wreaths in the normal floral section of Dollar Tree. They did have some holiday shaped ones, but those weren't going to work for what I had envisioned. Okay guys, so here is the 18-inch wreath, and this is just with one tool, Deco Mesh in black, and I was able to do loops. I was able to double it up, so go around once and then it had enough to go around twice. So that's just in black. These are pipe cleaners to keep it down. I'll leave the tutorial and the timestamp of where she shows how to do this, but now I'm gonna go in and do some orange. Okay, so now I did orange on the outer little ties, and that was able to go around twice, and I had some extra like stuff. So that's like two-tone orange and black. Most of this is going to be covered up. You could probably zigzag across if you'd like, but I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I only had one of these that I found at the Dollar Tree for like, it's like an iridescent white in the normal floral section. So I literally just gathered like a little, like you're going to make a bow, like literally just crunched it up like this and then tied it on the center things every other thing, just to add, you know, a little bit of more filler for the sky. Okay, so here's my sign from Dollar Tree. I just did some little twisty ties right here and did paper to hold it down. So now I can put it right here. Originally I thought maybe I would do it in a corner, not the corner, but maybe like the lower center. I don't know if I like the way that looks. Okay, so there's the center. I know that this is still kind of bald. You can see all the mesh, but we're gonna fill this thing with all this junk and sprigs. So now I'm gonna see where I want to put I think I'm gonna put the hands in the corners, and I'm not done tying stuff off yet, so that's why I haven't cut these purple things. One there and one on the top. Okay guys, there's the hands, and they can still kind of move around. I think I'm gonna do a zip tie to tie these down real good, but because they're kind of heavy. There was different type of hands, but I got the heavier looking ones. So my idea is to put kind of like a skull here, the velvet skull, and then this pumpkin like a cluster down in the corner, and then this mesh pumpkin down here, and then like a big voluptuous bow in the corner, and then do all the like filler fun things popping out and hanging out. Dollar Tree skull, and you can do any color scheme, you guys. Okay guys, so I went to Dollar Tree again and I got one more roll of the black tool spool and just cut little like basically little probably 10-inch sections, and then just tied those onto the zip ties that are still there, and it made it just a little bit fuller. So I'm happy with that because I know I'm still gonna add like picks and stuff. Okay, so now I got some of the ribbon. I know this is from Dollar Tree. This one's Dollar from Tree. This one I don't know where it's from. It was in my stash. But they have a ton of ribbon at Dollar Tree. So now I'm just gonna pin him in the upper like corner coming down, and I'm gonna fishtail these ends. Okay, the ends are fishtailed. My bow, I'll fluff that up once it's all like done. Right now it's kind of looking scraggly, but there she is. Okay, here's that skull up close and personal, bejeweled, blinged out, sequined out, glittered out. And I'm gonna glue it so it's just a side profile of the skull. Also, this Dollar Tree pumpkin, it lights up with a little switch on the bottom. It's full like that, but you can easily smash it down to give it more of a surface where you could glue it on to your project so it's not bulging out so much. So I love that that's bendable and stuff. And I'm just gonna glue it right there. So here it is kind of hanging. I realized I should start working on the door so I could see how stuff is hanging in real life and in real time. So there they are, and I wanna add this little candy corn pumpkin from Dollar Tree right here. There she is, glued up on, and it is looking so, don't mind the bow. It is looking so good so far, and there's still so much to do. Okay guys, so I cut my strips, my two, usually all the YouTubes that I saw, they cut 3 different ribbons. So I am only doing 2 because I didn't buy enough ribbons, and one of the ribbons I did buy, I didn't really like it. So what you could do is I do 5 of each. Line them up the best as you can, you know, like a stack of papers, and then fold them over. This is, you know, it's such thin ribbon, and the edges are wire, and just come and cut and that way you just fishtailed all of them. And then the other side, when you don't line them up and measure them correctly, just line them up before you fishtail them. So again, pat them down like a stack of papers. Fold, it doesn't have to be perfect. And cut. And that way you just saved so much time fishtailing. You know, who has time to go through and fishtail all the... I did buy this the first day, and then I bought this the second day. They're both mesh tube from Dollar Tree this year. One is 36 feet and one is only 15. So with inflation, I'm assuming this one's the new one, and they cut down half the sizing. This is kind of a smooth hose-like material, and this one has kind of furry fuzzies on it. So I think I'm gonna add a pop of purple, since I have some purple greenery stuff. So I'm just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna use this as if it's a piece of the ribbon. So it'll be the center of my poofs, and versus sticking these in separately, little like bows. So I'm just gonna do, I don't even know, let's see here. Bow-like zip ties. Pipe cleaner. That one's an ugly one. Okay, so I didn't cut these the same length. Just kind of go off a little bit and pinch, because these are going to come up. You want your design facing up, not like, you know, like this, and then you can't even see the design. And then put your poof, I haven't tried this yet, your rolls, your jelly rolls. And let's tie these together. I'll do it on top so that I can use these to pin them into my bushel. 1, 2, okay. Now I can spread them, curl them, because of the, you know, the wiring is in them. Okay, so here's my little bushel with the purple. I'll probably do smaller loops next time, because this one's kind of big. I'm gonna cover up, you know, all of these little purple spots with a little cluster like this. Ooh, it is coming together. I had 10 clusters, so 5 for each wreath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just tied them on some of the purple pieces. I still have purple to hold on to, you know, more stuff that I'm gonna be filling in, but it is coming together. Next, I'm gonna use these little candy corns. They got like little balls on them to add as filler pieces for the wreath. Okay, candy corns are in. I had the 3 because I have this guy right here that's candy corn color. I just, you know, offset evenly around the wreath. I have these little velvety pumpkins. I'm gonna stick those in now. Next, I got these guys. They were kind of like together in this cluster, but I broke it apart and just glued the 3 wires together and did a piece of like cardstock paper around it to keep the 3 sprigs together. So this is 1 sprig. I split it into 2, and now these guys can go in the tree, and I'm gonna do this with 2 sets of sprigs, so 4 of these little heads total. Knocked all this stuff over, but look at this mess, because I'm just digging through stuff. It is coming together. So I have those little sprigs kind of just hot glued. I hot glued these guys in there, the wire, glued them like right when I was gonna stick them in. So here's this little trio ball. I have my handmade little candy swirls coated in faux fur on there. And then I'm gonna make a popsicle, which I think I'm gonna stick somewhere like right here. And then I need to add some of the more like the sprig thingies to make the wreath look bigger and fuller, and then some eyeballs. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up this eyeball set and put it maybe sticking out of the top pieces, because I only have 1 sprig per wreath, so I'm gonna turn it into 2. Okay guys, if you see those eyeballs, get them. They added so much just fun, whimsical character to the front. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna go big and stick a spider in the center of the bow. Even though it's huge, I think it'll still somehow looks super good with the spider. I kind of just pulled the ribbon through his legs once I glued him down. You still kind of see the sign, trick or treat. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with these 3 sprigs. So this one's like a corally looking one. This is gonna add length and like width to the wreath. These ones like glittered ferns, and these are like, I don't know, weeping willow looking things. Okay, so I added all the sprigs, and then I added these pumpkin picks. I just split the bag, so 2 for this wreath. Here he is. They're covering the hands, the things I had on the hands to hold it on. And you guys, look at this. The sprig things just brought this wreath to life. So we have these guys, these droopy willow things, and then I did the 3 sprigs fern things in the bottom to like elongate it a little bit. And it just has a little pop of green that were on those like willow things. I put all the willow things like the lower half because they do like droop. So I was like, you know what, let me leave it alone on the top. Unless I find another one from Dollar Tree, I'll add another set. But that was only 1.5 sets because I cut it up. And then the other half will go to the other side. As you can see, these are my original ties. There's only a few left that are actually showing. Everything else got almost covered up, so I have to go do this one. I have seen some tutorials where they spin that and make them look like little coils. I'll see if I like that, but I love this thing. And you guys, this is functional. It turns on, so it'll glow in the dark and stuff. Okay, so here's the wreath on the left. It looks cute. I love the way that it looks. But when you add some, you know, little sprigs and stems and stuff, it just looks so much better. It's fuller, it's fancier, it's too cute. So here are some styrofoam popsicles. The styrofoam you could get at Dollar Tree. I gotta add those. And then these are from At Home store. So that's the only thing that's not from the 99-cent store. These are all from the 99-cent store. I need to add some more greenery because I love the way that it looked. And then a couple of like glitter orange ones. So here's the greenery in the bush now, the wreath. And again, I just tried to elongate it by adding some more to the bottom than on the sides. I did go back to Dollar Tree and get some purple little ornaments. This is just to tie in some of the purple sprigs. So here are those ornaments. It makes a subtle impact, so you definitely don't have to spend the extra $25 if you didn't want to. But, it does make this thing even more fuller, less dead space and bald spots. This spot needs some orange right here. So I went through and you just take a step back, and see where there's bald spots. I did alter this again once I was finally done, but here's the left without all the sprigs. Here's the right with all the sprigs. Orange, purple, green, very cute. Okay, here's a final pan out of the wreath. I loved how this turned out. I'm actually shocked myself that I was able to pull through and got everything from Dollar Tree mostly. I can't wait to make a Christmas one. All right, thank you guys.